Guys, it's Bastian time. Welcome to Nintendo News. I'm your host Bastian. Let's get to that first story. So you Pokemon masters out there are familiar with Farfetch'd, and what you might be interested to know is that Farfetch'd is actually based on a Japanese idiom called the duck that comes with the leek in its beak, or something like that. So I guess this Pokemon is kind of like a duckish looking character, and it has a leek, which is kind of like an onion sort of thing or something. I don't know, I've only had it in soups, potato leek soup. But anyways, I guess the idiom is supposed to represent something like, you know, you're very lucky because this, you know, duck will be all that more delicious. And I guess in early appearances of this character, they did talk about how it was a very delicious Pokemon, but over the years have tamed that down, so that way the kids aren't too upset by the idea of people eating this Pokemon. But anyways, interesting bit of Japanese trivia. Similarly, we learned something interesting from Did You Know Gaming about Koopas, which is that they most likely are based on the Japanese Kappas, which is sort of a sort of swampish creature that would it's pretty scary stuff, like they would steal you and drag you down into the water and things like that, drown you, so that's pretty creepy. But anyways, you've certainly played many other games where Kappas make an appearance. I know that they are one of the reoccurring enemies in Final Fantasy games. There's even sort of one in the third Mana game, but he's a good guy. He doesn't drag you down into your death, he just sails you around the world. But anyways, yeah, fun things. In a recent Iwata Asks, Mr. Iwata was talking about how the company that he was with before Nintendo is HAL. HAL is the creator of the Kirby games. And he was talking about how HAL's name came to exist, which is HAL, and he says that it's because with each letter, they were one step ahead of IBM. Now, at first, this didn't make much sense to me because it seems like he would mean one step behind IBM, because, you know, H is before the I, A is before the B, and so on. But I've come around and I kind of now see what he is alluding to, because, you know, they're closer to the beginning of the alphabet, or... I'm just kidding, I have no idea. I really think he means one step behind IBM, but it's the thought that counts, right? I talked before about how there are a bunch of tweets from people who don't really understand what the heck the Wii U is, and that's, again, not their fault. It's basically Nintendo's marketing's fault. One very interesting person who is not really understanding what the Wii U is was the First Lady. She had some sort of, I think it was for Thanksgiving, sort of White House thing, and she was talking with some kids and asking them what they were hoping to get for Christmas, and one adorable little girl said the Wii U, and the First Lady was like, how is the Wii U different from the Wii? What is a Wii U? And the little girl explained it to the First Lady very clearly. So basically, I think this little girl should probably be Nintendo's marketing team, because Mrs. Obama clearly understood very clearly what the Wii U was and sounded excited about the idea of it after this little girl explained it to her very clearly. So one for the little girl, 0 for Nintendo's marketing team. So for you Skyrim fans out there who are also fans of Mario, you'll be amused to know that the dragon Paarthurnax, I think that's how you say that dragon's name, and Mario are both voiced by the exact same voice actor, Charles Martinet. So that's probably pretty amusing to you. Also, there's a female character in Skyrim who is also the voice of Toad and Princess Peach. Interesting to see those voice actors get work outside of the Mario series. For you UK viewers out there whom have ordered the deluxe bundle version from Amazon UK, you probably are very disappointed already and don't need me to tell you about this, but Amazon UK forgot to include Nintendo Land in the bundles. So thankfully they are now sort of fixing that issue. So if this has happened to you, I'm sure you've already contacted Amazon. Hopefully it doesn't happen in other territories. And then our final story is about this bizarre accessory for the Wii U gamepad, and it is the Wii U gamepad stand, or play stand is what they're calling it. And why? Just why? Why would you need this at any point? I mean, maybe they feel like you'll get tired of holding the gamepad, but it's very lightweight. I just don't understand why. Why? So anyways, that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. Tomorrow, of course, is This Week in Zelda News. 2 days from now, This Week in Nintendo News. So I'll see you either then or next week or whatever. Bye!